Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Guardiola. Raul. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha puts across... And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Monaco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a loose ball. Tanaka, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Raul. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This is Owen. Zanetti. Cross to the back post. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got two. And one more try. Sticks it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that is at a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona go into the lead. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Knocks it out wide. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Tanaka aims beyond the defence. Can he get it through? Fernando Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tanaka. Great defending, strong and determined. De Jong. Zanetti. And a chance! That's another chance! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them.
that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all...
Shot, surely! Owen. And it's Zanetti. Knocks it into space. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Guardiola. Rafinha receives it in a good position. Rafinha! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he shoots! Oh, that was vital. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. Jordi Alba. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's roll! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Point-blank header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here it is, crossed in. Real chance! He's delivered all right! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. Owen. And there is the half-time whistle. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Si vous avez un billet, regardez bien l'écran.
Here we go again then. Crossed into the middle. Tanaka. Wets Owen. That is very well defended. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Big chance! He scored! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Guimaraes. Messi. Raul. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Stood up well to him there.
29,830.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's an excellent interception. Raul. Now, can they get him away? Tanaka. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And this is Owen. Looking for options for movement. That's been slipped through. Zanetti. Monaco looking to pass their way through. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Tanaka. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's De Jong. De Jong! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
De Jong brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Good ball, good take. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to play it through. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
That's headed upfield. Rijkaard makes the interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Jordi Alba. Bastoni. Barcelona finding their passes. Jordi Alba. There's the shot! They've scored! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Tries to pass it through. And Van Nistelrooy! And that would have been game, set and match.
Van Nistelrooy is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Le numéro 38. Changement en cours.
Barcelona have their third corner. Incoming delivery. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Fernando Torres. Grimaldo. Belletti. Couldn't squeeze it through. There's a sharp little ball here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's De Jong. And this is Torres. De Jong. They get a throw in. Rijkaard. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bastoni, a picture of focus and alertness. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nice.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Lyon looking to pass their way through. Jordi Alba. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Raul. Messi. And he's there to get it away. Looking to play him in. And he's picked out the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. And evident annoyance.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Good read, needed to be. And he's in on goal. Rashford. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries to pass it through. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kukçu. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Jordi Alba. And it's Guardiola. What a throw in. João Neves. And here's Rashford. Great vision. João Neves. Oh, super. Kukçu! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bastoni is there to clear. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh no, that was never going to make it. João Neves, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now he's got space here. It's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? It's a good-looking delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yamal. Caceres. Raul does really well to win the ball there. João Neves.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played out towards the right wing, and he was alert to it. Guardiola. Rijkaard. It's Belletti. That looks a cracking ball. Good chance here! That's a throw. Messi. João Neves. Now that's well seen too. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's...
And he shoots! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. João Neves, and he welcomes it in. Oh, no joy this time. And he's there to belt it away. João Neves, and Yamal. And it's Otto.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Has a shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
That was good alertness. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Guardiola. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. João Neves, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Robertson. Yamal. Now it's Rashford. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Guardiola. Jordi Alba. Oh, that's fabulous! Now it's Batistuta. João Neves promptly onto that, and that is that. Kukçu just eases him off the ball. And it's Jordi Alba. Aims beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
João Neves. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Messi. Batistuta. And it's Belletti. Oh, that's well spotted. João Neves. Now, can they get him away? Yamal is in a really good position out wide. João Neves. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
7.
choosing to make the first change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
It's Guardiola. And it's Kukçu. And here's Messi. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Scholes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi has a look inside the box. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Scholes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Messi. And that has been clubbed away. Bastoni does well to get it back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's Jordi Alba. Out of play for a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13. El dorsal 99.
Tonali.
El dorsal 24.
Oh, that is a nice
Serán
touch.
sustituidos por el
That's a
dorsal
dangerous
15,
ball.
el
Chance,
dorsal
surely!
15, el dorsal 20.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! Oh, it rattles the bar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just 5 minutes left. It scores! He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. el dorsal 10. Messi será reemplazado por el dorsal 18.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely.
Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Davids. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. It's Belletti. Rafinha. And that is a little undercooked. Referee's given a throw. That has not gone well. Now it's Rafinha. Cross flung in towards the middle. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Rafinha. Jordi Alba has it out wide and in space. Chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Messi. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's Belletti. Chance for a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Davids. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Messi. Kante gets it away. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Veron is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Here's the header! He's missed, but not by that far. Batistuta, always looking for that half a chance. Rijkaard. And it's Veron. And here's Raul. And this is Messi. Oh, well played. Toulouse look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Ronaldinho. Howson. Messi might just make this.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Veron. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a sharp pass. Ronaldinho. Aims beyond the defence. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Rafinha. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well read, and the danger is averted. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Belletti. In towards the back. Oh, what a climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bastoni. Serginho wins the duel this time. That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Here comes the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. And the finish!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the left it goes. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pull it. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jordi Alba delivers. That's really well cleared. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. It's a promising position. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Belletti. Raul. He's looking wide. Toulouse are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Batistuta. Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Tries to pass it through.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Jordi Alba. And they've switched it over to the other side. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That ball looks a good one. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And they've got a throw.
Attention, changement.
Now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Here comes another crop. He rises! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way. It's a searching pass. Floated through. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Changement pour Toulouse. Le numéro 14.
Toulouse have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Khan herring after the ball here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Boyan. Passing is crisp and sharp. So that's it. It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Incoming delivery. That's an excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Turns back here, probably the best option. Belletti. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Elise. And it's De Bruyne. Nice looking ball. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Albert Ferrer. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. That's a sharp pass. Raul, Messi, Barcelona finding their passes. And it's Jordi Alba. There's a searching pass. De Bruyne. Jorginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Elise.
That was lovely, that.
Deep cross. Can he finish? It's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rafinha. Jordi Alba delivers. And he's taking no chances there. Rafinha. He came in hard, very hard.
That's going in strongly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's found the way through.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Elise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. That's a throw. Jordi Alba, and he's got his cross in. Koundé attempts a clearance. That is good strength. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Now it's Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. He can run onto that. He's onside. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. De Bruyne.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And the shot! They've done it! Barcelona are back in business. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Tries the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Olise. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the pass is intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. Hernandez. Messi. To Guardiola. Rafinha. Raul. Pinches it off him.
Minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Olise. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field is number 8, Doku.
And so we're off again. And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha delivered across. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's on it, can he? Right card! And he's there to get it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Dovbik. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard. Has a look and plays it forward. He's had it taken off him. And here's Dovbik. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. And he's worked it through. Face to face with a decent chance! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Doku.
That dugout has had
9,
some relief at
Olise.
least, but now the harder
Coming
work
on the
starts.
field,
They've got to push for
number
more.
11, Neymar. Number 21, Messi.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
28,997.
Back into the middle. Albert Ferrer. He's being... And the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's been played through. Oh, that's clever. Nice interception, well timed. And that's gone loose. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hernandez, Massaro, can he spark a counter here? And he's forced to go back. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Played into the middle. Dovbik. Out to the left it goes. Great vision. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read, nice interception. And he was quick to react. Howson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Look at the space here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution.
He intercepts the throw. That's well read. It's played through for him. Good read, needed to be. That's really well cleared. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Veron. Jordi Alba. And Bastoni has a look and plays it forward. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Neymar. And it's De Bruyne. Howson. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Scholes. And this is Messi. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? An opportunity then to pull clear here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he can clear it away. Howson. Added time going, oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
To make sure
Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Looking for options for movement. Well, they could break here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks a decent ball. Jordi Alba. Guardiola. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Bastoni. Now Howson. Belletti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Guardiola. He's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. Barcelona, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Rodri. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out to the left it goes. And he's picked out the run. Oh, what a... De Bruyne! Guardiola. Over to the left. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Son Heung-min. And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Rodri. De Bruyne. Played into space. Bastoni gets it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rafinha proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No, not quite on the same wavelength. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barcelona have it back. And there's the shot! Adams with the clearance. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne powering forward here. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good read. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rafinha. Ball swung in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. There's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. Belletti. It's an imaginative pass. And he's had a shot! In for the pieces! Cleared away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Rafinha. He's picked his way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Guardiola. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
Here we go again then.
Será reemplazado por el
So neither
dorsal
side
14.
has yet broken through.
Van Nistelrooy.
Zanetti. Nice sequence of passes, this. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Van Nistelrooy. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Bullish header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Up he goes! He's doing it all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough. And Van Nistelrooy! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew...
And he's had a hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Zanetti. Aimed beyond the defence. Jordi Alba makes the interception. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Adams. That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Messi. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Howson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Messi. Belletti. Well, played right into his path. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Belletti. That's a good run down the left. Now, can they get him away? And it's played in. And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a nicely shaped ball. It's a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7 será sustituido por el dorsal 11. Scholes.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Goal!
Al Hilal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Scholes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Son Heung-min. He won't be happy with that one. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. And climbs up big! Belletti back in once more. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Son Heung-min. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Messi. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nice looking ball. Oh, important interception. And the number on the board is 3. Bellingham. And Adams. Shot could be on. That is a brilliant interception. Adams. Steaming on goalwards. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Van Nistelrooy voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to earn a result that was fully merited for me.
And with that, it's time. what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. They want to be quick to recover this. Could be danger here. Real chance! It's Raul! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Somewhat off target. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Kubo. That is Sluta! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Belletti. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Raul.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Rafinha. And he's intervened well there. Koulibaly.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. He's got away, and he decides to cross it. Gets good distance on it. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That's going to go a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Rafinha. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, super find. Raul. Messi takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Guardiola! It's off target and by quite a way.
Guardiola really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Serginho. Rafinha. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. gets a look and plays it forward. Del Piero in acres of space out wide. Oh, good ball! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kubo. He has found a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kubo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi, and this is Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Elects to cross. Czech deals with that, nice and simple. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona.
Habrá un minuto
That
de
looks a
descuento.
decent ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, can he get onto this? That has not gone well. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio. Cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Raul. There's the shot! It's Raul, and again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Again, he has done it. Barcelona. Lies on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Del Piero. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a good look here.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Del Piero! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Raul. That's been slipped through. He is through here. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's in a great position here. Well, it's Batistuta. Bastoni concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Del Piero. And that is expertly dealt with. Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position, and it's played in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Messi. Jordi Alba. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually think...
And Messi! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Veron. That's a nicely shaped ball. Jordi Alba. Header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Mateus. And it's Xavi Alonso. Well seen. Saw that coming. Raul. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. And this is Batistuta. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That is good alertness. Bastoni. Guardiola. And Jordi Alba. That's the throw. Guardiola. Raul. Played into space. Xavi Alonso. Raul. Played back in. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Saka. That has been slung wide.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Played out towards the right wing. Looking to play him in. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played out wide, and it's Timber. Palmer looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And this is Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Over to the left. Hangs one in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Saka. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety. Belletti. Great defending, strong and determined. Guardiola. Jordi Alba. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets into some space. Played in deep. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a pretty loose pass. Batistuta, oh, well played.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deep cross. And he's only too happy to take that back. Xabi Alonso. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Belletti, looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
A header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Chance for a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go once more. Bastoni, the man that is tenacity personified. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Jordi Alba going vertical. That's Batistuta. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Hazard. Mateus. And it's Xabi Alonso. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? Well, played right into his path. Palmer needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's been cut out, well played. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Timber spots it and intercepts. Saka. And it's Azar. And it's made its way to him. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Cambio di giocatori.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And here's Messi. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Goes back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And this is Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. They're urging him to shoot, and the shot! He's scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That's an imaginative pass. Van Nistelrooy. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's having a go! Van Nistelrooy! Goal after wonderful goal! About as smooth as it gets. And they are cruising away. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the...
Big header! It's in! And they are right back within touch! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Veron. It's Belletti. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Mateus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. Alexander-Arnold. Xabi Alonso. And Mateus. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Sorloth. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Just 5 minutes remaining now. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, easy pickings there. Aims beyond the defence. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a good 35 yards out, this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Nistelrooy.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Alexander-Arnold, who's set up 1 goal so far. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Mateus. Sorloth. Rijkaard cuts it out. Xabi Alonso. That's really well cleared. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And he's running through. He's through. It's 1-on-1. And he shoots. Just cruising. They are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion. And we're done. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che è possibile acquistare il programma dell'incontro odierno dagli stand vicino ai cancelli. Un bel ricordo della giornata.